The Woodstock River Bandits are on the air from Falcon Field on the campus of Central High School in Woodstock, Virginia. It is the 2021 Woodstock River Bandits. Tonight, the Bandits face the Newmarket Rebels. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Orndorff. Glad to be with you tonight as the second and third place teams in the Northern Division square off. The Bandits are 22 and 13, currently 2 games behind front-running Strasburg, while Newmarket is 18 and 18. They are 6.5 games back of the Express and 4.5 behind the Bandits and 5 in the loss column as they jockey for positions for the postseason. Woodstock's coming off a 9-8 comeback victory over Front Royal last night. Newmarket was rained out. Brandon Haggerty takes the baseball for the River Bandits here tonight. Haggerty, a left-hander from York College, 6 foot, from Forked River, New Jersey. Haggerty's 3-2 with a 3.73 ERA. And here's the order he will face tonight for the visiting Newmarket Rebels. Leading off and playing left field, it's Jason Luke. Demetrio Rodriguez is the third baseman. He bats second. Hitting third is Jacob Starling, the second baseman. In the cleanup spot, Rob Antonetti. He's the designated hitter. Leandy Castro, the right fielder, hits fifth. Sixth, Paul Winland. He's at first base. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Nick Calero. Hitting eighth, Brendan Rooney, the catcher. And Aaron Dutton in center field will bat ninth. Reed Mascolo will pitch tonight for the River Bandits. Defensively for Woodstock, about the same as last night. Skylar Trevino in left, Jacoby Long is in center field. Jalen Lee is in right. Marco Martinez at third base. Shortstop Eddie Felix, Willie Escala second. Charlie Loust at first. Behind the plate, Austin Bates gets the call for catching duties again tonight. And Brandon Haggerty is on the hill. All right, ready to go tonight. Jason Luke leading off. Left-handed batter from University of Seattle. Luke's hitting .255 with a home run and 8 RBIs. Haggerty deals and a foul ball. Got a piece of the umpire. Start the game at 7:04. Luke wasn't originally in the lineup. It was Kyle Jackson at the top of the order, but he's unable to go tonight, and a late-minute replacement, Jason Luke. Oh, 1 pitch. That is in there for strike 2. It's a hot one here today. Temps in the low 90s. Had some clouds earlier, but pretty much clear skies. And the bright sun coming out of right center field. Kind of tough for the batters here, Falcon Field. Haggerty a hit 0-2. And an off speed. It's off the fist up the first base line. That will trickle foul. So the only defensive change from last night for Woodstock is that Skylar Trevino is in left, with Aiden Nagel the DH tonight. And Charlie Loust is at first base instead of Jake Williams tonight. 0-2 pitch drifts outside, 1-2. But a team that put up those 9 runs and 16 hits last night against Front Royal. Didn't want to deviate too much, I'm sure. 1-2. And that is fouled off. Yeah, originally it was Kyle Jackson in the leadoff spot. But Luke in there. And awaits the 1-2. And that is shot in the left center field for a base hit.
Now up the bat from Reinhardt University, the third baseman.
So Haggerty
15, Demetrio Rodriguez.
can't finish out Jason Luke. 2-strike single. Saw Anthony Arguelles last night get into trouble against Front Royal with 2-strike hits, especially in that big 6-run 5th inning. It looked like Cardinals were going to run away with it. They had a 7-0 lead after after the top of the fifth, but Woodstock rallied with 7 in the bottom of the seventh. Here's Demetrio Rodriguez, the third baseman. First pitch swinging, bouncer back to the mound. Fielded there, throw to second for one, on to first, in time for a double play. Haggerty starts the 1-6-3, or 1-4-3 double play.
East Carolina University, the second baseman, number 10, Jacob Starling.
So Haggerty got the comebacker. So 2 gone, bases empty. That's Jacob Starling, the second baseman. Starling out of East Carolina, right-handed batter, standing 5'10". 289 average with a couple of homers and 11 driven in. And looks at strike one. Haggerty misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Every now and then we get a little breeze coming through the park. Not much, although the flag's out in right field corner blowing out toward that corner. Nothing here field side. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Haggerty 1-2 to Starling in the dirt. Evens the count at 2-2. Starling batting 289. A couple of home runs. Look out, line drive right over our heads off of cinder block press box above us as we sit field level at first base. Not the best for announcing a game, but it is what it is. See all the close plays at first. 2-2, and off speed is lifted into left, and that is down for a base hit. Starling rounds first, heads for second. Over to get it, Trevino gets it in, but not in time. It's a stand-up double for Starling.
Now up to bat from Texas A&M University, the designated hitter, number 35, Robert Antonetti.
Defense was looking for Starling to go the other way, but he was out in front of an off-speed pitch and hooked it into left field. And with Trevino swung over toward the gap. Easy 2-bagger for Starling and another 2-strike hit for the Rebels, and that'll bring up Rob Antonetti, the DH. And he grounds it over to second. Escala in, fielding, flips to first, and that's the inning. 2 hits for Newmarket. A big double play in there. Took care of things. Nothing on the board for the Rebels, and the Bandits are coming up. of the bottom of the first, nothing for Newmarket in the top half. And the Bandits come up to face Reed Moscolo, a 4-1 record with a 2.51 ERA. Making his sixth start. 28 2/3 of an inning, 15 hits, 8 earned runs, and 37 strikeouts against only 15 walks. Teams are batting just 149 against him. Reed Moscolo, 6'1" right-hander from Wake Forest out of Fairfield, Connecticut, and he will face Jacoby Long leading off, the center fielder. Hitting second, the second baseman, Willie Escala. Aiden Nagel, the DH, bats third. Cleanup spot, it's Charlie Louse, the first baseman. Marco Martinez at third base will hit fifth. Skylar Trevino hits sixth. He's the left fielder. In right field, it's Jalen Lee batting seventh. Eighth, Austin Bates, the catcher. And Eddie Felix, the shortstop, will bat ninth. There's Jacoby Long from the University of Miami. And holds off on a breaking ball. They appeal the swing, and base umpire says yes. It looked like he stopped, but it's a strike against Long, batting .323, a home run and 14 RBIs. Last night, 2 for 4 with a run driven in. Fastball, strike 2. Well, we'll see if the Bandits try to string hits together like they did in that decisive 7th inning last night. 0-2, that's a soft liner, and it's in to right center field. So a 2-strike hit allowed by Moscolo, and Long is aboard.
Now batting from Barry University, the second baseman, number 1, Willie Escala.
The Bandits get their leadoff man on, and it's Willie Escala now, the switch hitting second baseman, 5'11" from Barry University. Willie, a .257 average, a couple of long balls and 16 driven in. He's bunting and does first base side, pretty good one coming off the mound, and a throw is low by the pitcher Moscolo, but scooped up nicely there by Paul Winland. However, Escala does his job. Gets Long up to second base.
Now batting from Lewis Clark State College, the designated hitter number 22, Aiden Nagel.
So 1-3 on the sacrifice. Willie's second sacrifice bunt on the season. Only his second. He'll usually flash a bunt at least once in at bat. Aiden Nagel now with an RBI chance and takes the ball down and in. Nagel, a .379 average, 6 home runs and 36 RBIs. Long leads at second. Pitch, and that is flared foul, third base side, now to play. Aiden Nagel from Lewis Clark State, left-handed batter, standing 6'1", 3 for 5 and an RBI last night. Set by Moscolo, check a second and to the plate, and that's low and away. Nagel's 36 RBIs, second most in the league. Two behind Austin Bowman of Winchester. 2-1. And that is lofted down the left field line. That is a foul ball and unable to get there. Long run for Luke, as the ball did stay in play, but Luke couldn't get there, playing against the left-handed batter Nagel, who can put it anywhere in the park. They're going to play him to go the other way. Center fielder Dutton moves a few steps toward left center. Runner going from second, pitch is outside, throw down to third, the tag, and safe is the call. think Rodriguez dropped the ball. It's on the other side of the diamond. And looking around, base coach and player or two. But it's a stolen base for Long, and he's now at third. Throw beat him from Rooney. Like I said, I think Rodriguez dropped it. 2-2 now to Nagel. For Long, that's his sixth stolen base. And do we have time called? Somebody said time. Nagel swung and missed at a breaking ball, but I don't think Nagel thought he was going to get the time called. He had asked for it, and he got it at the last minute, so he's still in there. At least he's seen the breaking ball. Let's see what Muscolo counters with here. 2-2, and that is just outside. Oh, that was 3-2. Sorry. That was, I missed ball 3 on the stolen base. So that was ball 4.
Charlie Loust.
So Nagel draws the walk to put him at first and third for Charlie Loust. Chance for Woodstock here in the bottom half. Loust from Long Beach State. There goes Nagel, huge jump, swing and a miss on a breaking ball, and I think Loust swung through that just to give Nagel the opportunity to steal it, which he got a walking start, so he is now at second, and Loust with 2 men in scoring position here with 1 down in the bottom of the first. Breaking ball down and away. 1-1. Loust hitting .250, 3 home runs, 13 driven in. Had a 2-for-5 night last evening, drove in a run. Muscolo sets and deals. Loust opposite field and into right field for a base hit. 1 run will score, holding up his Nagel at third as the throw comes in all the way to the plate. Loust holds at first, but it's an RBI single for Loust, and Woodstock is on the board first. Loust didn't hit it hard, but a soft liner right between first and second. As Long scores, first and third.
Third baseman number 23, Marco Martinez.
Now it's Marco Martinez, Pasadena City College. Throw over to first, and Loust back in with a dive. .6'1" right-hander Marco Martinez, now hitting .284. 4 dingers, 13 RBIs. He drove in 3 of those last night on a 3-for-5 evening against the Front Royal Cardinals. Muscolo kicks, runner goes, pitches fouled off. Oh, 1. Mike Bocock, the manager of the River Bandits, flashing the signs over at third. Art Stenberg is the skipper of the Rebels. One strike to Martinez. Another throw to first, and diving back in is Martinez. Bandits wearing their orange jerseys tonight, not their practice jerseys that they'll sometimes wear. The ones I thought they were going to be their regulars for home games. Orange tops. 0-1 is in there for a strike. 0-2. Green stripe on the side. Numbers are white, trimmed in green. White pants and orange socks. Some guys have the full Socks others are wearing the stirrups. 2 strikes to Martinez, and he pops it foul. And they're wearing the two-tone caps tonight. White panel with the green bills. Still 2 strikes here on Marco Martinez. 1 run already in. And runners at first and third, 1 out. On a still hot early evening in Woodstock. Mascolo straightens with a runner going. Pitch is low and in, and no throw, and stealing it standing up, Charlie Loust. 3 steals in the inning for the Bandits. Gives them 61 now as a team. So ball 2 strikes here to Martinez. Mascolo deals. Soft speed tapped in front of the plate. This is going to get a run in maybe. Throw, slip to the plate, and tag is made and out. I don't think Nagel thought he got him, but home plate umpire says yes. That was a good play by Mascolo, and probably the only one he had. As he scooped, underhand toss to the catcher Rooney, and got the tag on Aiden Nagel. So Nagel out at the plate. Right off the bat, I didn't think he was going to have a play because Nagel got a good jump off at third. But heads up there, Mascolo got to it, made the flip to the catcher, and Rooney applied the tag. So 2 down now, and bouncing ball to second base off the bat of Skylar Trevino. He goes to second to get the force to end the inning. So Woodstock leaves a couple, gets a run erased at the plate, but they do get 1. We head to the second. Bandits up 1-0. Going to the second inning. Bandits lead at 1-0. And it's 5, 6, and 7 for the visitors. Leandy Castro, Paul Winland, and Nick Calero. So Brandon Haggerty gets a 1-0 lead to work with now. Castro from South Carolina Beaufort. Right-handed batter, late on a fastball 0-1. 6'2" right-hander. That is a soft liner to second, and glove there by Escala. And Castro retired.
Now batting from the University of Missouri-Columbia, the first baseman, number 42, Paul.
And 1 away. Was Castro's first at bat. Now it's Paul Winland, the first baseman. Left-handed batter Paul Winland Jr., 6'3" from Missouri. Faces the lefty Haggerty, who bends a breaking ball in for strike one. Winland's hitting .274, a couple of home runs and 11 driven in. Wave and a miss on another breaking ball. 0-2. Two strikes. Haggerty deals, and another swing and a miss, and another breaking ball. Three benders in a row from Haggerty, and Winland is the first strikeout victim. That's Nick Calero, out of the College of Central Florida, right-handed batter, 5'10". And a swing and a foul tip. 0-1. Calero hitting .208 with 13 RBIs. That's high. Ball and a strike. That is a fly ball into left. Coming on, Jalen Lee makes a diving catch. Takes away a base hit from Nick Calero. Hey! They're cheering loudly out in center field in the grandstands as Jalen Lee laid out to take away that sinking line drive from Nick Calero. 3 up, 3 down for the Rebels. Nothing for Newmarket. Top of the second. Inning and a half, 1-0, Woodstock. Moving to the bottom of the second inning, it's 1-0 Woodstock. They'll have 7, 8, and 9. Jalen Lee, Austin Bates, and Eddie Felix coming to the plate. Woodstock had a chance for a crooked number up there with runners at second and third a couple of times, but had one run erased at the plate. And a good play by the pitcher, Reed Mascolo. And Skylar Trevino bounced out to end the inning. So here's Jalen Lee from Eastern Mennonite, 5'11" right-hander, and just ended the top of the second with a headlong dive. Rob a hit from Calero. Swings and misses 0-1. Lee 247 average, 7 homers, 29 driven in. And looks at strike 2, something off speed. Jalen 1 for 4 last night. 0-2. Lee lifts one into deep center field. Going back to the track, to the wall. It's gone. Jalen Lee with a home run. Gets it over the short distance part of the fence. To the left of the 338 sign in straightaway center. Usually balls like that stay in the park. A bit of a high fly ball. And traditionally those high flies will get knocked back into the playing field to straightaway center despite the short distance. There always seems to be an air current coming off the hill beyond center field. And they're going to appeal. They're going to say that Lee missed first, and base umpire says safe, much to the consternation of the Newmarket dugout. So it does stand as a home run for Lee. Now it's Austin Bates taking strike 1. Back to see last time Lee homered. He had 7 for a while, but there, number 8 makes it 2-0 Woodstock. Bates takes inside. Austin from Georgia Gwinnett, 5'10" right-handed batter. Again, his second straight night behind the dish. 2 for 4 last night. That's on the outside corner. 1 and 2. Rest of the dimensions here, it's 340 down both lines. So it's longer down the lines than it is to straightaway center. 378 to left center, 372 to straightaway right. 1-2. Bates takes it under the knees. 2-2. I think Mascolo thought that was a strike. Just a shade low. Evens the count at 2-2. Breaking ball fouled off right at the plate. Reed Mascolo from Wake Forest. Just the second home run he's given up this year. Two's outside, count runs full. Austin Bates, a returner from 2 years ago, but just added to the roster here late. He waits the full count pitch, and here it is. And a swing and a miss. Breaking ball had Bates fooled, and he's the first out of the second inning. First strikeout for Mascolo.
Their shortstop, number 14, Edric Felix.
Oh, it's Eddie Felix. From the College of Central Florida, Felix, right-hander, 6 feet tall. Batting .264. He has 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Wave and a miss and a breaking ball. 0-1. Another curveball. Nice one. Strike 2. Oh, 2 to Felix. Down and in. Ball and 2 strikes. Newmarket rained out last night. Last time out Wednesday, they took a doubleheader from Winchester, 8-2 and 5-0. Off speed and strike 3 called on the inside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts for Reed Mascolo. 2 gone.
Heading back to the top of the order, now batting from the University
I'll bring up
of
Jacoby
Miami,
Long.
center fielder, number 19, Jacoby Long.
Singled in the first, stole a base, and came in to score. Shows bunt and bunts it foul. One strike, Jacoby Long from Miami. Riviera Beach, Florida, lines one into center field, but on it is Dutton. He's got it, and that's the inning. But a Jalen Lee home run gives Woodstock another one. We're through 2, Bandits 2, Rebels nothing.
At the end. For the Rebels in the top of the third, from Virginia Commonwealth University, the catcher, number 12.
Third inning now, Newmarket. Brings up 8, 9, and 1. Brendan Rooney, Aaron Dutton, Jason Luke facing Brandon Haggerty. 2-0 River Bandits with the lead. Brendan Rooney, the catcher. Out of VCU, 5'10 right-hander. And first pitch swing, a bouncer to second. Backhanded on the slide by Escala, but his throw to first is wild. And Rooney will reach on the error. Well, he had a couple of errors last night. Had a good play there, ranging up the middle. Went down on a knee to stop it, but his throw was too tall for Charlie Loust. And the first misplay of the evening. So runner on is Rooney. It's Aaron Dutton now. Left-handed batter from Frostburg State, standing 5'10". And shows bunt, takes a strike. Marco Martinez was well in on the grass and charging. Throw to first, and back in is Rooney with a dive. Does not have a steal this year, but he's been thrown out twice. Oh, 1. Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw down to second, and it's a hopper into center field. Staying on his feet was Rooney, and he'll move on to third as the throw by Bates bounced in there. Felix couldn't scoop it, and another error makes a stolen base turn into two with a bad throw. So now a man at third, that's Rooney, nobody out. Aaron Dutton behind 2 strikes. Infield comes in. Off speed, and that's looped into right field. That will be down for a base hit. So it's a 2-1 game.
Now batting from Seattle University, the left fielder, number 2, Jason Luke.
Just a little looper. That's all you have to do. Aaron Dutton down 2 strikes. There's another 2-strike hit for Newmarket. It's kind of frustrates you as a pitching coach and as a manager to see 2-strike hits like that. For Dutton, RBI number 4 on the season, cuts the lead in half. Runner starts and now scrambles back as a strike is called to Jason Luke. Throw down by Bates. Luke with a single to lead off the game. He was erased on a double play. Left-handed batting Jason Luke from University of Seattle out of Salt Lake City. That throw to first, and gonna dive in by Dutton. Seven steals for Dutton on the season without being caught. Oh, 1. Bunting now taking ball back up and in. They'll appeal, and they say nope. He didn't offer at it. Ball and a strike. Newmarket in there. Navy blue tops, white numbers and letters trimmed in red, gray pants. Navy socks and caps. 1-1. Bunting, and it is to the first base side. Fielded there by Haggerty. He'll underhand to first. So Luke gets the sacrifice, moving Dutton to second.
From Reinhardt University, the third baseman, number 15, Demetrio Rodriguez.
So 1-3 for Luke, but the sacrifice brings up Demetrio Rodriguez, bounced into a double play. His first time up. Switch hitting Rodriguez, 5'8" from Reinhardt out of Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Big lead at second base. Pitch, ground ball to short. Felix had it, bobbled it, gets it back, throws to first in time. To get Rodriguez, moving to third was Dutton.
Now batting from East Carolina University, the second baseman, number 10.
I think Felix was thinking about going to third, which probably would have been a mistake, so maybe the bobble actually helped him. Because Rodriguez had a big lead, went right off contact, and it's 2 outs. That's Jacob Starling, doubled in the first. First pitch swinging down the left field line. Again, long run. Trevino will make the catch in fair territory. But Newmarket gets a run, an unearned run. They cut the lead to 2-1 after 2.5.
number 1, Willie Escala.
Here we go, bottom of the third inning. Woodstock's lead is now 2-1. It'll be 2, 3, and 4. Willie Escala, Aiden Nagel, and Charlie Laus facing Reed Mascolo. 2-1 Bandits have the lead. Escala sacrifice bunt first time up, and he swings and misses here. 0-1. Escala from Barry University. He's out of Miami. That's a ground ball to first, wide of first. Winland there, flips to the pitcher covering. Mascolo to get Escala for out number 1.
Now batting from Lewis Clark State.
One down.
The designated hitter number 22, Aiden.
Here's Aiden Nagel. Walked in the first. Got tagged out at the plate on a little tapper in front of the dish by Marco Martinez, and takes the ball low. Nagel, Lewis Clark State, left-handed batter, 6'1", out of Santa Rosa, California. Lewis Clark State has won 19 NAIA baseball championships since 1984. Opposite field bouncer in the hole. Shortstop Calero has it. Throw to first in time. Nice play. Another Rebels shortstop, Nick Calero, going in the hole.
Now batting from Long Beach State, the first baseman number 28, Charlie Laus.
2 gone. Here's Charlie Laus, RBI single in the first. Comes up with 2 down, nobody on. Strasburg leading the Northern Division. They're 2 ahead of the Bandits. They had a 3-pitcher no-hitter last night. First pitch swinging, Laus toward the line in right, and that will be a foul ball. As Castro couldn't get there, just wide of the line. Newmarket right at 500. They're in 3rd place, 6.5 behind the Express, and they're 4.5 behind Woodstock for 2nd place. And it's Winchester currently in 4th and holding the last playoff position. They have a 3-game lead in the loss column against Front Royal. And then Percival a distant 6th. 0-1. Little fister to short. There's Calero again. Nice play on the move and fires a bullet to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Reed Mascolo. Through 3 here in Woodstock. Bandits on top, 2-1.
Off for the Rebels in the top of the 4th. From Texas A&M University, the designated hitter number 35, Rob Antonelli. Antonetti.
Top of the fourth inning, Woodstock up 2-1. And Brandon Haggerty will go to work on 4, 5, and 6 for the Rebels. Rob Antonetti, Landy Castro, Paul Winland. Here's a pitch and a fastball strike. Antonetti grounded out to second. Back in the first inning. Antonetti, left-handed batter, 5'10" from Texas A&M out of Colleyville, Texas, and takes a strike. 0-2. Came in with a .215 average, couple of home runs and 14 RBIs. Cleanup man in the DH tonight. 0-2. Fly ball into shallow left center field, starting back Trevino. Now coming in, and he's under it for out number 1.
Now batting from the University of South Carolina Bedford, the right fielder, number 32, Landy Castro.
That's Landy Castro, the right fielder. Lined out to second his first time up. Castro, USC Beaufort, out of New York City. And takes a strike at the knees. Haggerty deals. There's a bouncing ball to the left side, into the hole and into left. A little seeing eye single past the diving Martinez. Felix couldn't flag it from short. But Castro with a single. Fourth hit of the night for Newmarket. So here's Paul Winland, the first baseman, struck out in the second inning. One out, one on here in the fourth. Woodstock up 2-1. Haggerty from York College deals, and there's a strike. Gave you the Northern Division. In the South at Charlottesville, well ahead. They're up 8 games on the pack. Tom Sock's best record in the league at 25-9. And they're battling for 2, 3, and 4 spots behind them. 0-1. That's too high. Waynesboro and Harrisonburg both at 500. And then at Stanton, 3 back in the loss column. And those 4 are going to make it. Only 5 teams to start the season in the South, but Covington has had to pull out with a positive COVID test. 1-1. Fastball, strike 2. Well, a little bit of deep exhale as the sun has gone behind some clouds here this evening. 1-2 pitch. Haggerty deals, and a swing and a miss. Winland goes down for the second time tonight. 2 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting from the College of Central Florida, the shortstop, number 11, Nicholas Calero.
Now Nick Calero. Flat out to right. Great diving play by Jalen Lee in right field. Calero, College of Central Florida out of Miami. And foul tips the first offering from Brandon Haggerty. Oh, 1. Haggerty, long look in and to the plate. Popped up. Back of second. Shallow right. Who wants it? It is Lee calling off second baseman. He gloves it for out number 3. 1 hit for Newmarket. They leave him there. Middle of 4. Bandits 2. Rebels 1.
The score remains.
To the bottom of the fourth now. Woodstock ahead 2-1. 5, 6, and 7. Marco Martinez, Skylar Trevino, and Jalen Lee hitting for the home team. Martinez, little tapper in front of the plate. Looked like it was going to get a run in, but a good play by the pitcher, Reed Mascalo, to flip to home, and Rooney, the catcher, applied the tag on them. Running Aiden Nagel from third base. So Marco looks at a slider for a strike. Pasadena City College, 6'1" righty from La Puente, California. That bounces in there. 1-1. Woodstock leads the series 3-2. Bandits took the first two games, 14-3 and 10-7, and the Rebels the next two by scores of 6-5 and 8-2. And Bandits took the last matchup 8 days ago, 8-0. 1-1. Martinez launches one to center, but there's going to be room for Dutton right in front of the fence in right center field. Martinez put a charge in it, comes up a little bit short.
Houston, the left fielder, number 20, Skylar Trevino.
So one down. 7 in a row now set down by Mascolo. Nobody's reached since the Lee home run to lead off the second inning. Now it's Skylar Trevino, grounded into a fielder's choice to end the first inning. Reed Mascolo from Wake Forest. That was a 58-footer. Ball one. Left-handed batting, Skylar Trevino from Houston, 6'2", out of White House, Texas. And he hammers one to left center. That's deep. Luke going back to the wall. He can't get there. It's at the base of the fence. Trevino will get to second and hold up there. Opposite field. Shot by Skylar Trevino.
Now batting for the River Bandits from Eastern Mennonite University, the right fielder, number
Luke made a sliding attempt.
Jalen Lee.
Out on the warning track, but couldn't get to it as it hits at the base of the fence out there. And sliding on the track is not really fun because it's a cinder track out there. Trevino with a double and an RBI chance here for Jalen Lee. Home run to center. First time up, and looks at a strike at the knees. Trevino's 5th double on the year. Mascolo deals, Lee takes low. 1-1. After last night's 16-hit performance, the Bandits team batting average now up to 261. 5th best in the league. Newmarket, 2nd best hitting team, just a point behind Front Royal, 272. 1-1, Lee with a chopper. It gets past the pitcher. Only play as the third baseman, who throws wildly. And everybody's going to stop at one base. Trevino holds at third as Winland gets to the fence to get that wild throw from Rodriguez.
The catcher, number 15, Austin.
They're going to give that an infield single. Just a little nubber that got past the mound. Mascolo couldn't get there. Rodriguez got to it. His spinning throw was nowhere close. But no further damage as runners stayed where they were. First and third, one out. Here's Austin Bates. Fifth hit now for Woodstock. And Bates takes a fastball high and away. See if Lee gets moving here. Just saw a fastball. Runners at the corners. Scolo long hold now to the plate, and that's down and away, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 2-1 Bandits here in the bottom of the fourth. Scolo will throw to first. Lee back in standing. New set of signs from Mike Bocock. 2-0, 1 down, men at the corners. Another throw to first. Lee 8 steals, 8 for 9 on the season. Not going. Pitch is a bouncer to third. Runner coming to the plate. Play will be at first. It's a 1-hopper. Rodriguez bounces it to Winland, but Bates gets the run in as Trevino scores, and it's 3-1 Woodstock. RBI for Bates.
From the College of Central Florida, the shortstop at number 14.
It's a good read there by Trevino.
Felix.
The third baseman Rodriguez playing behind the bag. So 2 down with Jalen Lee at second base, and now it's Eddie Felix. Struck out looking in the second. And fouls off a breaking ball. So now 3-1. Jalen Lee home run gave the Bandits 25. Take that back, 37 now in the season. Second behind Strasburg. Fastball outside corner. Eddie didn't like it. Strasburg now with 46 bombs. Bandits had the lead on them for a while, but Express have their home run swing back now. 0-2. Scolo sets and deals, and Felix takes Lone away. 1 week to go in the regular season. It wraps up next Friday. Scheduled to. 1-2, that is lined up the middle, but stopping it on a bounce is Starling at second. He sets and throws in the dirt, and unable to get it was Winland on the scoop. Had it for a split second, but it creeps out, and the inning continues. Error on the throw by Starling, the second baseman. Behind the bag at second, and skipped it over there, but Winland couldn't hold the scoop. So here's the first error for Newmarket. So first and third again for the Bandits. But Jacoby Long stepping in. He's 1 for 2, singled and lined out to center. First pitch swinging and cuts and misses. I think at the catcher on the backswing. Umpire gives backstop Rooney a second to clear out the cobwebs. So 0-1. Two down, first and third. Runner goes, pitches in the dirt. And standing at second is Felix. Good block there by Rooney to keep it in front, prevent Lee from possibly scoring. 1-1. Long looking to make Newmarket pay for that 2-out error. Up 3-1. Mascolo kicks and deals, and Long pops it up into shallow right. Castro coming in from right field and toward the line and puts it away for the final out. But another run is in for Woodstock. 4 complete. Bandits lead it 3-1.
For the Rebels from Virginia Commonwealth University.
Top of the 5th, Bandits lead it 3-1. 8-9-1. Brendan Rooney, Aaron Dutton, and Jason Luke face Brandon Haggerty. Rooney reached on an error, later scored. Virginia Commonwealth catcher Brendan Rooney takes an off-speed pitch for a strike. He's out of Cudjoe Key, Florida. That has popped up over our heads here at first and out of play. 0-2. 4 hits for Newmarket. They've stranded 4. Woodstock 3 runs on 5 hits. They've left 4 on base. 0-2 pitch. Haggerty deals. That's in the dirt. One and 2. Rooney, a .231 average coming in with 1 RBI. And takes inside. 2 and 2. Only 14 at bats for Rooney so far. Two. Hag deals, and that's chopped towards second. Scala, nice hop. Easy throw to first, and there's 1 down. Here's Aaron Dutton, the center fielder.
Now batting from Frostburg State University, the center fielder number 23.
Dutton from Frostburg State. Comes out of Baltimore. Singled in a run in the 3rd. The only Newmarket run. Came through with 2 strikes. And takes a fastball strike at the knees with his sky blue bat. Oh, 1. Chopper to first and gets under Charlie Loust. High chopper, and then the short hop stayed down. Gets under him, and that'll be error number 3 for Woodstock.
Now batting from Seattle University, the left fielder number 2, Jason Luke.
So Dutton's aboard. Gonna bring up the leadoff man, Jason Luke. You can see Loust not come in on the big hop. And the short hop couldn't get it. Runner goes. Pitch is taken, throw, and the tag called safe. Boy, that was a gun by Bates down to Felix. Mike Bocock wants to know if tag was missed. Kind of an awkward slide there by Dutton. Looked like it was a late slide. Bocock has a few words. And back to the dugout. So Dutton with the steal. The throw by Bates was a good one. It beat him. But Dutton apparently in ahead of the tag. So he's at second base now. And pitch in the dirt to Jason Luke. I think the count's 2-0. Says 1-1 on the board. I think it's 2 balls, no strikes. Haggerty checks second. Big lead out there. Pitch, and that's a strike. Two and one. Jason Luke from Seattle. Left-handed batter. Pitch. Grounded to second. Escala is there. Scoops and throws, and there's 2 down. Dutton now at third.
From Reinhardt University, the third baseman number 15, Demetrio Rodriguez.
I'll bring up Demetrio Rodriguez. Third baseman from Reinhardt out of Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Bounce into a double play and a ground out to short. Outfield shifts toward left for Rodriguez, and a strike at the knees. 278 average for Rodriguez coming in. With a home run and 3 RBIs. Just 20 at bats so far. 0-1. That's low in the dirt. Good block by Bates. 1-1. Only Newmarket run so far is unearned, and potential unearned run at third base right now. Haggerty trying to prevent that from happening. Ready with a 1-1. Ground ball to short. Ooh, high hop, comes up, gets Felix in the chest. He recovers, throws, and not in time. And it's now a 3-2 game.
Now batting from East
Tough
Carolina
hop there for
University,
Felix.
second baseman number 10, Jacob Starling.
Now will be a bad hop single. And an RBI for Rodriguez. Now it's Jacob Starling. That last hop came up high, was staying along the ground, caught the lip, came up and got Felix right in the chest. There's strike 1 to Starling. Doubled in the first and then flied to left. And once the ball came up on Felix, pretty much killed it with Starling. Good speed. There's a ball, 1-1. Back to a one-run game now. Haggerty kicks and deals. Popped up into right field toward the line. Long way for Lee to go on the run. Will dive and can't get it this time in foul territory. Lee, another outstanding effort, went all out for it. So ball and 2 strikes now. Starling out of East Carolina. Hails from Orlando, Florida. Ball 2 strikes. Haggerty delivers and a foul ball. Team ERAs, Woodstock is now 4th, 4.44. But Newmarket 9th, 5.79. Second best hitting team, but third worst pitching team as far as ERA goes. But both staffs have batting average against of 242. That one bounces in front of the plate to the backstop, and Rodriguez down to second. So a wild pitch there from Haggerty. And Rodriguez in scoring position now for Jacob Starling, 2-2. Big problem for Newmarket is the walks. 206 coming in. Just one tonight from Mascolo. 2-2. And that's up and away. Counts full. Full count. Haggerty with the set and a pitch. Oh, that is a high chopper to short. Felix has to wait for it to come down. His throw to first is not in time. Felix had to hurry, and he bounced it over there. That thing hit the lip in front of the plate there, the hitting area, and skied straight up in the air. And Starling's speed beat it out. Felix just had to wait for it. There's nothing he could do. Got rid of it as quickly as he could. But Rodriguez beats it out, so a couple of bad hop singles for the Bandits, from the Bandits' perspective. And there's a strike to Rob Antonetti. Newmarket's getting the home field hops on the visitors' field. There's a pop-up as the runner goes. It's to third base. Martinez is there to make the grab. But another run for the Rebels, an unearned run.
And to end the top of the 5th, the Rebels get another run in.
4.5 done here in Woodstock. Bandits up 3-2.
Rebels. Barry University, the second baseman, number 1, Willie Escala.
Well, bottom of the fifth, Bandits up by 1, 3-2. As Newmarket adds one more, another unearned run. They were threatening more with a couple of fortunate hops, infield singles. But no more damage after that first run scored. 2, 3, and 4 here for the Bandits. Willie Escala, Aiden Nagel, and Charlie Loust. Squaring to bunt, taking a ball, Escala. Sacrifice and a ground out first pitcher covering. That's low, 2-0. Willie from Barry University, he's out of Miami. Hard on the ground, off the pitcher, Mascolo, picked up by the third baseman, and no chance at all. And Escala beats it out, infield single for the Bandits. A little carom shot. Mascolo says, I'm all right, waves Art Stenberg off. Came off the foot, looked like of Mascolo.
Number 22, Aiden Nagel.
So 2 infield singles aside now. And Willie's leads off the 5th inning, and now it's Aiden Nagel, a walk and a ground out to short. Fine play by Calero in the hole. Nagel takes a break-in pitch high. I want to say thanks to our Grand Slam sponsors this year, Edinburgh Motors and Anytime Fitness. 1 ball to Nagel from Lewis Clark State. Looks at a strike. Also our MVP sponsors, Greenfield Senior Living of Woodstock, Forrester Farm Equipment, and Heishman Funeral Home. Ball and a strike to Aiden Nagel, number 3 hitter. He's the DH tonight. Waits the 1-1 from Mascolo, throw to first. Our perfect game sponsors, Beidler's Fine Home Furnishings and Appliances, and also Shenandoah Animal Hospital. One Mascolo deals. Nagel looks low. Good pick out of the dust by Rooney, the catcher. The RBI sponsors this year: Elisa Eberly, EXP Realty, Jeans Plumbing, Shenandoah Mutual Fire Insurance Company, Shenandoah Self Storage, Skips Auto Body and Towing, Skyline Team Real Estate, the Town of Woodstock, Flour and Water, Southern Kitchen, Strong Point Holdings, and Kyle Gutschall for District 4 School Board. Just outside, 3-1. To Nagel. Escala at first. Nobody out. 3-1 pitch. Nagel took a hack and foul tipped it off the mask of Rooney. He was trying to put one over the football press box beyond center field with that swing. A mighty cut. 3-2 now to Nagel. Full count. Mascolo gets a sign and straightens. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on and missed on a breaking ball. No throw down to second. And Nagel down on strikes.
Now batting from Long Beach
But
State,
Escala takes second.
Baseman number 28, Charlie Loust.
Escala with his 11th steal on the season. That's best on the team. And an RBI chance for Loust. He did drive in a run in the first inning and grounded out to short. I think Rooney was Kind of arguing for possible batter interference there. I think he was saying he double clutched because Nagel came across the plate. To me, it looked like he had trouble getting the ball out of his glove, but no dice from the home plate ump. And a ball low and away to Loust. Charlie, Long Beach State. Look back at second, long look at second. Now Mascolo deals and a breaking ball toward the shortstop. There's Calero fielding and throwing to get Loust for out number 2. Now it's up to Marco Martinez.
From Pasadena Community College, the third baseman number 23, Marco
0 for 2.
Martinez.
Fielder's choice and a fly to center. Gave it a good ride to right center field. Caught on the track out there by Dutton. Pasadena City College, Marco Martinez. Skies one to right, shallow right, but Castillo was shading in. He's under it. And that's the inning. Leadoff single goes to waste for the Bandits. We're through 5. Woodstock ahead, 3-2. To the 6th inning we go now. Woodstock on top, 3-2. I'm Craig Orndorff with you again tonight. Good one going here, 3-2 Bandits as we head to the 6th inning. 5, 6, and 7 hitting for the visitors from Newmarket. Andy Castro, Paul Winland, Nick Calero against Brandon Haggerty back out. And a late swing by Castro on a fastball. He's lined to second and single. 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors for Woodstock. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Rebels. That's a screamer but foul at first. Off the bat of Castro from USC Beaufort. It's Beaufort, South Carolina, but the North Carolina town is Beaufort. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball from Haggerty. Down and in to Castro. And it's one gone in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 42, Paul Winland Jr.
3rd strikeout for Haggerty. He scattered 6 hits. Like I said, the 3 errors behind him. Produced both runs so far. I don't think he's walked anybody, as there's ball 1 to Paul Winland. No walks. Winland out of Missouri, 6'3" right-hander from St. Louis. 1-0 in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Haggerty, a 3-2 record coming in. His 7th start on the season. He's walked only 9. The strike's called on Winland. 2-1. 9 walks in 36 and now 2/3 of an inning. Gives up some hits, averaging about a hit an inning, but gets out of them. There's a foul tip. 2-2. Last time we saw him, he didn't pitch real well. Got behind batters. Usually he's working ahead as he has here tonight. That was July 5th against Strasburg. Went 4 1/3. That is hit to center field. Hit pretty well. Going back to the track, to the wall, and making the catch right at the 338 sign. It's Jacoby Long, and Paul Winland gave it a poke. Came up short. He had struck out twice before and nearly left the yard, but Long there to haul it in. 2 down. Now it's Nick Calero, 2 flyouts to right field. And Jacoby Long coming in and toward the line a little bit. Right-handed batting Calero, the shortstop. Been slick at short tonight. There's strike 1. Calero, College of Central Florida, along with Woodstock's shortstop Eddie Felix. 0-1. Off speed, in there. 2 strikes. Haggerty with the 0-2 offering, and that is a fly ball toward right. Lee with a long run. That is foul and out of. Nope, did stay in play. Just fell in the Newmarket bullpen, which is in play. Really the only spot with much foul territory here at the park. And Jalen takes another step or 2 toward that line. 0-2, and that bounces in. A few more sponsors to thank for this season: Cook's Auto and Trailer, Hahn Magruder Insurance Agency, Italian Touch, the Town of Edinburgh, and Dellinger Funeral Homes. Now Jacoby Long moves over toward the right center alley. Ball, 2 strikes. Haggerty deals, and strike 3 called on the inside corner. A little tailing fastball. And Calero down looking. Middle of the 6th. Woodstock leads it 3-2. Bandit half of the 6th inning. 6, 7, and 8. Skylar Trevino, Jalen Lee, Austin Bates. 3-2, River Bandits on top of the Rebels. Reed Muscolo back to work for Newmarket. 4-1 record and a 2.51 ERA. Trevino with a fielder's choice and a double scored a run in the 4th inning. And off-speed pitch misses. Catcher Rooney wanted that, but must have been outside. One-0. Trevino tried to stop his swing on an off-speed pitch and could not. Skyler from Houston had the pinch hit go-ahead single last night. One and one, the righty Muscolo from Wake Forest deals, and that is a little bit low. 2-1. Two and one to Trevino. Lefty awaits, and a swing and a miss. Something off speed. 2-2 now. This Newmarket team mentioned they were second best in hitting by just a point. Well, they lost one of their top hitters, James Bell. He was hitting .474. Two, swing and a miss. Trevino down swinging, out number one here in the 6th.
Now batting for the River Bandits from Eastern Mennonite University, the right fielder number 24, Jalen Lee.
Kind of a labored swing there by Trevino. He may have been looking for something else. But he's out number one here in the 6th. Now it's Jalen Lee, a home run and an infield single, and cuts and misses at a fastball, 0-1. Eastern Mennonites, Jalen Lee. Looks like a left-hander getting loose in the Rebels' pen. Another swing and a miss. 0-2 to Lee. Two strikes. Lee foul tips it. No one got a piece of the catcher, Rooney. Count holds at 0-2. Bandits won't be home until Thursday. Last two games are at home, Thursday and Friday. Oh, and 2 to Lee. In the dirt, 1-2. Bandits go to Purcellville tomorrow. One-two, swing and a miss, threw a fastball by him. Back-to-back strikeouts for Reed Muscolo. 2 gone. Now it's Austin Bates.
From Georgia Gwinnett College, the catcher, number 15, Austin Bates.
Base is empty. 2 outs. Austin Bates, who struck out and grounded out, but that brought in a run in the 4th inning. Bates, Georgia Gwinnett, from Cortland Manor, New York, fouled away. So again on the road tomorrow to Purcellville, and last 2 games, Thursday and Friday of next week, they host Winchester in the penultimate contest and the finale against these Rebels again next Friday. 0-1, fouled back, nothing at 2. End of the playoffs. Bates behind 2 strikes and pulls out the foul. Still 0-2 on the Woodstock catcher. And that hit him. Came inside with an off-speed pitch and just nicked Austin Bates, so he's aboard.
Now batting from the College of Central Florida, the shortstop, number 14, Edric Felix.
Saves a swing for the shortstop, Eddie Felix. He struck out looking and reached on an error. Edric Felix, College of Central Florida. He's from Orlando. And looks at a breaking ball strike. And the signal from the Newmarket bullpen is the reliever is ready. Somebody just kind of standing in the Woodstock pen. 0-1. Bunting in the air, but it is off the netting. Third base side. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Mascolo kicks and deals, and Felix with a roller up the middle, fielded there by the shortstop. Calero flips to the second baseman Starling for the force, and that is the inning. We're through 6. Bandits holding a 3-2 lead over the Rebels. Three-2 Woodstock leads as we go to the 7th inning, and a new pitcher on for the Bandits. It is Danny Beal, 6'2 right-hander from East Carolina, from Winston-Salem. 0-2 record for Beal, making his 5th appearance, 3rd out of the bullpen, with a 10.32 ERA. And deals a fastball strike to Brendan Rooney, the catcher. 8-9-1 for Newmarket. This is the 3rd time that the 8-9-1 combo has come up for the Rebels. The fastball high. 1-1. Rooney's reached on an error and scored, also grounded out. Brandon Haggerty, 6 innings, effective, 6 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned, didn't walk anybody, and he struck out 4. High and tight to Rooney, 2-1. It's popped up foul, out of play right side. Rooney from VCU. 3-2 Bandits. Top of the 7th. Two-two pitch, and that is hit hard, but right there as Escala knocks it down, has time to recover and throw on to first. That was hit sharply by Rooney. Escala
Now batting from Frostburg
stayed down on it
University, the center fielder, number 23.
and had time to throw out Rooney. 1 gone, now it's Aaron Dutton, the center fielder. RBI single and reached on an error. He scored in the 5th inning. That is hit towards second, and there's Escala again on the move toward the hole. Gloves that line drive, 2 down.
Now batting from Seattle University, the left fielder, number 2, Jason Luke.
So now 2 down. And it's Jason Luke. 1 for 2. Single, sacrifice, and a ground out. Beal, fastball is high. A little breeze feels good moving across our broadcast area here at first base. That's low. 2-0. Let's go out of town and see what's happening. Front Royal leads Strasburg 3-0 as they play bottom of the 5th at Bing Crosby. In Winchester, Percival laying it on the Royals. It's 9-1 there. High ball 3. Bottom 6 in Charlottesville. The Tom Sox have a 5-1 lead over Harrisonburg. And bottom of the 6th in Waynesboro, the Stanton Braves lead the Generals 5-2. That is a strike on the outside corner. Makes it 3-1 now on Jason Luke. Left fielder out of Seattle. There's strike 2. Full count now. Danny Beal kicks and fires, and that is a roller to second. Oh, high hop again off that lip, but Escala gets to that one and throws to first, and that is the inning. Escala had a hand in every out. 3 up, 3 down. Time to stretch, middle of the 7th. Woodstock 3, Newmarket 2. Bottom of the 7th inning, Woodstock still holding on to a 3-2 lead. And a new pitcher for the Newmarket Rebels. It's Antonio Buckley, left-hander from southeastern Louisiana, but he hails from Centerville, Virginia, 5'11". And Buckley has a 1-1 record with 1 save, making his 11th appearance. ERA is 7.46. And also Jordan Crawford has taken over at first base, while Paul Winland has moved to third. So I don't notice any other changes, so I'm assuming that'll be Crawford hitting in the number 2 spot, which would lead off the 8th inning. Top of the order here for Woodstock in the bottom of the 7th inning, Jacoby Long, Willie Escala, and Aiden Nagel. And try to check his swing, he could not on a breaking ball. 0-1 to Jacoby, 1 for 3 tonight. Singled and scored in the first. Off speed, drifts outside. Ball and a strike. That's outside, 2-1. Have to do our history today from 16th of July. Lefty deals, Buckley gets a strike on Jacoby Long. Two and two. That bounces in, full count. Three and two to Long. 3-2 Woodstock here, bottom 7. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And Long takes strike 3. Fastball, like it hit the outside corner.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 1, Willie.
And Long rung up.
Escala.
Here's Willie Escala, 1 for 2. Infield single, sack bunt. And takes the ball high. Willie batting righty now against the lefty Buckley. Willie shoots one to center field. Pretty well hit, but gliding back is Dutton, making the catch on the warning track. Willie hit it hard. Line drive to center.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 22.
But alas, 2 down.
Nagel.
Now it's Aiden Nagel, hitless tonight. Does have a walk. Nagel swings and fouls it off. Numbers for the starter, Reed Mascolo, 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned, walked 1, struck out 5. Oh, 1 skips to the backstop. Ball and a strike. Nagel takes just low. 2-1. Pitch, and that is low. 3-1 now to left-handed batting Nagel. Not playing the field tonight. He's the DH. Heading to count 3-1. Pitch is high and inside for ball 4. So a 2-out walk. Second freebie to Nagel.
The first baseman, number 28,
And Charlie Loust will dig in. RBI single in the first, 2 groundouts to short since then. Hey, today, July 16th, 1853, the New York Clipper newspaper published what's believed to be the first tabulated box score of a baseball game. The Knickerbocker Baseball Club of New York beat the Gotham Club 21-12. That is a rocket into left field. Will it get into the corner toward the fence? It's cut off out there by Luke. Heading over to third is Nagel. He'll stop there, and it's a 2-out double, a ringing double by Charlie Loust. A laser to left, and good thing Luke cut it off, or it would have been a run.
Now batting for your River Bandits, the third baseman, number 23, Marco Martinez.
Loust with a double. That'll bring up Marco Martinez. He's 0 for 3. And we got a trip to the mound. I think Art Stenberg may be going to the right-hander here, with Martinez coming to the plate. We'll see. No signal yet. And he may just be waiting for the umpire to come out and break up the meeting and give his pitcher time to throw a few extras. And the plate ump's giving him plenty of time. Now he heads out toward the hill. And nope. Manager's going to stay with his pitcher. So Buckley will go to work on Martinez.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Marco Martinez.
More 1800 history. 1897, Chicago's Cap Anson became the first player to get 3,000 hits. He was 45 years old. All right, second and third, 2 outs. Woodstock leading 3-2, but has insurance in scoring position. Martinez looks at a breaking ball, strike 1. One strike. Pitch cut on and missed. Another breaking ball. Here comes the steal to the plate. Throw, tag, and got him. Delayed steal by Aiden Nagel. He was creeping down the line.
And then the seventh, the score remains. The River Bandits.
As Rooney lobbed it back to Buckley. Nagel took off for home. And tagged out.
Looking ahead at the River Bandits.
Second time Nagel's been
They are on the road
thrown out at home.
On Sunday, they have a doubleheader.
Caught stealing of the plate.
Then they'll be off on Monday.
And we go to the 8th. Woodstock's lead, 3-2.
Leading off for the Rebels, the first baseman, number 31, Jordan Crawford.
8th inning. 3-2 Woodstock. Aiden Nagel tried to steal a run at the plate. And new pitcher, it's Jake Rons for Woodstock, 6'2" righty from Long Beach. He's out of Carlsbad, California. Went 2/3 of an inning with 2 strikeouts last night. Facing Jordan Crawford, swing and a miss, and swing and a miss again. 0-2. Crawford now in the number 2 spot for Demetrio Rodriguez. Got an infield single and an RBI in the 5th. Crawford's batting .340 with 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. And he's hit by a pitch, ooh, right on the ankle. He went down. He pops back up though. And he'll walk his way up to first. Got him.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Right on that
number 10.
right ankle for the,
Sterling.
that's the lead leg for the left-handed batting Crawford. That wasn't a breaking ball, that was a heater. Take a little stroll beyond first, come back to the bag and says he's all right. Not exactly a well padded area there around the ankle. All right, so Rons had him nothing at 2 and got away from him. Now bunting here is Jacob Starling. Pitcher Fields goes to second for 1 and no relay.
Now
So they get the lead man.
the hitter, number 35.
Starling got the bunt down,
Antonetti.
but bunted it back to the pitcher Rons, and he goes to Felix. What, Rodriguez, or rather Crawford got down to second base for a guy who just got hit on the ankle pretty well. So man at first, 1 down, and here's Rob Antonelli. Takes ball 1. Left-handed batter. Runner at first goes. Pitch, and that hits Antonetti. Got him right on the hip. So 2 hit batters here by Rons this inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 32, Randy Castro.
So first and second with 1 out. And we'll get a visit to the mound here as Charlie Shepard's going to go out and talk with Rons. Rons an 0-2 record, coming in with a couple of saves. 3.70 ERA, making his 12th appearance. 17 1/3 innings now under his belt, with 10 base hits allowed, 7 earned runs. 25 strikeouts, 8 walks. Had hit only 1 batter up to this point, but plunks 2 of the first 3 he faces here in the 8th inning. Woodstock with a 3-2 lead. So now it's Andy Castro, the right fielder. 1 for 3. Runners are going, and they'll both make it on the first pitch. Starling and Antonetti get started. Art Stenberg gets them moving, and the pitch was in the dirt. Bates held on to it, didn't have a shot. Double steal for the Rebels. That'll bring the infield in for Woodstock. Castro, a little flare off the fist. That's a fair ball down the right field line, and 2 runs are going to score. That was off the thumbs of Castro, but just inside the line in right field. And the 2 hit batters comes back to haunt Jake Rons. And boy, that double steal comes into play as well. And just like that, Newmarket's on top 4-3. Now it's Paul Winland. 0 for 3, swing and a miss at a high fastball.
Number 42, Paul Winland Jr.
That is back up the middle, off the glove of the pitcher. Glove there by Felix at short. Throw to first in time for the double play. It goes 1-6-3, but Newmarket gets a pair.
At the top of the eighth, the Rebels have taken the lead. The score is
On the
now
two-run
the
single by
Rubber Bandits
Castro.
3, the Rebels 4.
4-3 Newmarket. Bandits trail for the first time tonight as Newmarket gets 2 in the 8th. Andy Castro. A looping single just inside the line in right field. And it's now 4-3 in favor of the Rebels. And they go to the bullpen as Alex Nicolosi comes in, a right-hander from Seton Hall, 5'10". He's out of Stony Point, New York.
Marco Martinez.
Nicolosi's 2-0, all out of the bullpen. His 11th appearance, 5.47 ERA. 23 innings, 22 hits, and 14 earned runs. A lot of strikeouts, but a lot of walks. 34 Ks, 24 bases on balls. And he will face Marco Martinez, who was at the plate when Aiden Nagel tried to delay Steele home. And Marco takes the ball in the dirt. 0 for 3 is Martinez, followed by Skylar Trevino and Jalen Lee. Now Woodstock needs to string some hits together. See if they can rally here. Martinez takes a breaking ball for a strike. 1-1. Breeze picks up a little bit more. 1-1. That is a strike at the knees. 1-2. Nicolosi ready and deals the 1-2. Martinez lets that bounce low and away. 2-2. More history today. In 1907, Ed Walsh sets a major league record for fielding chances by a pitcher. He got 10 assists and 3 putouts in a 13-inning game. Two-two offering. Martinez swings and misses. One gone here in the 8th. Now Skylar Trevino. 1 for 3 tonight.
Now batting a left fielder, number 20, Skylar Trevino.
Double and a run scored in the fourth for Trevino. And off speed for a strike. Today in 1909, Tigers and Senators played the longest scoreless game in American League history. Ed Summers pitched a complete game for Detroit, held the Nationals to 7 hits. He was scoreless and called scoreless after 18 innings. There's a ball. 1-1 to Skylar Trevino. Left-handed batter, open stance, awaits. And that's in the dirt from Nicolosi. 1920, Babe Ruth became the first player to hit 30 home runs in a season. He'd finished with 54. Two-one to Trevino. Takes high, 3-1. Today in 1968, Cleveland center fielder Jose Cardenal became the 4th outfielder in Major League history with 2 unassisted double plays in one season. 3-1, Trevino swings and fouls it back. All-Star game today in 85 in Minnesota's Metrodome. National League beat the AL 6-1. Full count now to Skylar Trevino, 1 down. Bottom of the 8th, Woodstock trailing for the first time at 4-3. Trevino swings and misses. A fastball up and out of the zone. Chased a bad one. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 24, Jalen Lee.
That's Jalen Lee, 2 for 3. Homered in the 2nd and had an infield single in the 4th. Off speed, a nubber towards 2nd. Picked up there by Starling, goes to 1st, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the 9th. Bandits trail the Rebels 4-3. Heading to the 9th. 4-3 Newmarket. New pitcher for the Bandits. It's Dominic Barada, left-hander, 6'1" out of Eastern Florida State, out of Dunedin, Florida. Dominic's 3-1, 8.16 ERA, his 10th appearance, 8th time out of the pen, 14 and a third innings, 24 hits, 13 earned runs. He has 18 strikeouts and 10 walks. And he deals down and in to Nick Calero, the shortstop, who is 0 for 3. Ground ball to short. Felix running to the hole. Another high hop over that lip. Felix couldn't get there, and it's into left field for a base hit. That's, I don't know how many kangaroo hops we've had here tonight. A single there for Calero. Going to be a tough play for Felix anyway, going to the hole. So a man on. Brendan Rooney, the catcher, will square to bunt and bunts it up the third base line. It will be a foul ball. Rooney 0 for 3, reached on an error in the third. 2 unearned runs for Newmarket, 1 in the third, 1 in the fifth, and then in the eighth, Jake Rons hit 2 batters, and they both came around. Oh, well, I'll take that back. There was a fielder's choice mixed in there. A 2-run scored on the little looping single by Leandy Castro. Stenberg down to have a word with his catcher, Rooney. Bunt is down third base side. It'll be fielded there by the pitcher, Barada. His throw is wild, but backed up nicely by Escala. He'll throw to second. And diving back in was Calero. Heads up play by Calero, not to round second too much. Good backup there by Escala as the throw by Barada was wild. That'll be a sacrifice. And what are you? So sack and E1 looks like. So now first and second, Aaron Dutton will be squaring it. Bounced in there by Barada. Good block by Bates. He had to go way to his left, and he got his chest out there. First and second. Barada sets and deals, and that's low. As again, Dutton shortening to bunt. He had a looping RBI single in the third. Reached on an error and scored. So misplays in the field by the Bandits. That's their 4th of the night. So Newmarket looking to add on. 2-0 from Barada. That is low, ball 3. And he bunts 3-0 back to the mound. He'll look to third, and he'll get it to third. I'm surprised they didn't take the bunt off. Make Barada throw a couple of, or at least throw 1 strike. So not a good bunt there by Dutton. Right back to the mound, and Barada went to Martinez at third to get the lead man. So 1 away, top of the order now, Jason Luke, 1 for 3. Barada pitches, and there's a foul ball off to the left. Dominic can get a ground ball at somebody here. That would certainly helped the home team's cause. Already down 1. Rebels threatening. First and second one out. 0-1. Barada deals. That is just outside. Today in 2006, Chipper Jones got an extra base hit for the 14th consecutive game. That tied the Major League record that Paul Wainer held for 79 years. Ball and a strike. Barada 3 looks back to second and now to the plate and misses low and away. 2-1. And also today, 2013 All-Star Game, American League won at 3-0. As senior circuit only got 3 hits. 2-1 pitch, popped foul. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Barada sets and deals to Luke, who bounces it towards second. Another high hop, and it caroms into center field. Run coming to the plate, and they're going to hold him up.
Now batting the first baseman.
That is
31,
another
Jordan Crawford.
crazy bounce. That was heading right to second. Felix was standing behind the bag that hit the lip and trampolined right over his head into center field. So the bases are loaded. The gun by Long to the plate made Rooney hold up. So the bases are loaded with 1 out and a strike to Jordan Crawford, who was hit by a pitch in the 8th inning. So another bad hop base hit for Newmarket. Man. 0-1 is a strike, 0-2. It started to rain. Nothing in 2. Barada sets and deals, and that's slow and away. Ball and 2 strikes now. Jordan Crawford. Breaking ball outside, 2-2. Crawford, Southwestern Oregon Community College out of Las Vegas, 6'2" left-hander. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting the
2
second
gone.
baseman, number 10, Jacob Starling.
Now Barada will deal with Jacob Starling. And he won't get that opportunity as call to the bullpen. Mike Bocock will get a reliever. This big out. Bases loaded, 2 gone. New pitcher for Woodstock is Connor Miller. The closer gets the call. Got the save last night. Has 7 for the season, a .81 ERA, making his 12th appearance. Looking to get an out here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Jacob Starling at the plate. 4-3 Newmarket leads here, top of the ninth. Pitch, breaking ball, strike 1. Starling 2 for 4. Has a single and a double. Rain continues to fall. Light stuff right now. 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Escala down on the ground to get it. Flips to second and not in time. It's now 5-3. Escala had to range up the middle. Made a sliding stop on it. And sitting in the dirt. Gathered it up, flipped a second, but not in time as Luke beat it out. And it's now 5-3. Now it's Rob Antonetti. 0 for 3, hit by a pitch, scored a run. Did you give him a single and an RBI for Starling? So that's his 3rd hit of the night. That's a breaking ball low. It's another unearned run. Base is still loaded. (2-0) now. And there's a strike. Rob Antonetti. Miller with a 2-1 and a breaking ball in there. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases full. So now a 2-run lead for the Rebels. Pitch. Bounce to first. Charlie Loust has it. And takes it to the bag himself. That's the inning, but another run for Newmarket. And it's 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the ninth. Woodstock needs 2 to tie, 3 to win. Bottom of the ninth, Bandits trailing at 5-3. And the Newmarket closer it is in. It is Pat Monfort, left-hander from Villanova, 6'1" from Morristown, New Jersey. Monfort 1-1 with 3 saves, 5.19 ERA. His 11th time out of the pen. 17 in the 3rd innings, 13 hits, 10 earned runs, 30 strikeouts, but 15 walks. faces 8, 9, and 1. Austin Bates, Eddie Felix, Jacoby Long due up here for the River Bandits, who need 2. Keep the game going. Montfort kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Austin Bates 0 for 2, hit by a pitch, brought in a run with a ground out. So late runs for Newmarket, 2 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th. Excuse me, 1 in the 9th. Montfort misses outside. One and 1. That's low. 2 and 1. At Front Royal, bottom of the 8th, the Cardinals lead the Express 3-0. And Winchester, Purcellville 9-5 over the Royals. 2-1 is popped up, and that's out of play here, first base side. Charlottesville now 11-1 over Harrisonburg during the bottom of the 8th. And top of the 9th in Waynesboro, it's Stanton on top of the Generals, 5-2. Counts even, 2-2 to Austin Bates. Rain is stopped. And missing outside, the lefty Montfort. Three-two pitch. Bates into right field, going back on it, and play there by Castro, puts it away, and there's one out here in the Woodstock 9th.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 14.
Bring up Eddie Felix.
Patrick Felix.
Felix 0 for 3. He's been on twice. Reached on an error and a fielder's choice. Shows bunt. They appeal. They say he did not offer. One 0 pitch is fouled back. Bandits need a runner on. Showing bunt again, has to turn out of the way of that one. Usually, somebody from the dugout says, "Where that? Where that?" Which would be the right play here in the 9th inning. Down by 2. Take one for the team. 2-2, Montfort. Deals again, bunting, third base side. It's a good one. It'll be fielded by the third baseman. Throw is a wild one. It'll get away, and Eddie was going to dig for second, but he slipped. His feet went right out from under him. He would have made it too, because Castro, the right fielder, was nowhere near that overthrow. So he was showing bunt, did it again, dropped it down beautifully. Halfway up the line, Windland's throw was off the mark, and a bunt single. 8th hit of the night for Woodstock, and to the mound comes manager Art Stenberg as Jacoby Long is coming to the plate. So just a little bit of rain there, just a brief shower, made it too wet for Felix to get to second on that one. Like I said, the right fielder Castro not there, and Starling, the second baseman, wasn't backing up either. I should say Castro wasn't backing up. He was just so far out in right field. A long way for him to come. But It is a man at first for Woodstock, and here's Long. 1 for 4. Pitch outside. Now, we saw some wild throws from Front Royal here last night. Some wet baseballs. We had rain early yesterday evening. Then it was just humid. And dew settling in. Snap throw to first and just back in is Eddie Felix. There's a step-off snap throw there. Good one by Monfort. 1 ball to Long. Pitch. Fouls it away. One and one. Woodstock has some bats coming up. Here's the 1-1. Long with a bouncing ball to the right side. It's in the hole and into right field. Rounding second is Felix. He will motor to third standing up, and a great piece of hitting there by Jacoby Long, with Crawford holding the runner, opening up that hole on the right side. He just chopped it the other way, and it's into right field. First and third with 1 out. Pretty hit there by Long, and now it's Willie Escala. 1 for 3. And he is now the winning run at the plate. Scala takes a fastball up and away. Five, 3 Rebels here in the bottom of the 9th. Woodstock trying to mount a comeback. First and third, 1 out. Throw to first. Ball to Escala. Snap throw and back in. Let's see if Mike Bocock wants to get Long going here. Not moving. 1-0 pitch is high. It's 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Shows bunt. Pitch is a strike. Long was heading back to first base. I think he thought the pickoff move was on. Steele may have been on there with Escala shortening, giving him protection to run, but he was heading back to first. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Pitch around the letters, and 2-2 now to Escala. Two and two. Monfort deals, and Escala fouls it away. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Some drama here in the bottom of the 9th. Monfort, the lefty for Villanova, comes set, deals to Willie Escala, and that's high. Full count, 3-2 with Aiden Nagel on deck. Full count, 3-2, 1 out. Let's see if Long will get going here. Monfort pauses and pitches. He's not running, and it's ball 4. The bases are loaded. And they're now full for Aiden Nagel. And we'll get a pinch runner. Escala will be taken down for Zach Whitaker.
And now pinch running, number 9, Zach Whitaker.
So Whitaker at first represents the winning run, and now it's Aiden Nagel. Bases loaded, one out. Corners, about baseline for Newmarket. Actually, Winland at third, maybe a step in front. Crawford's going to be behind the runner Whitaker at first, and their double play depth up the middle. Lefty versus lefty matchup. Nagel looks at a fastball strike on the outside corner. And Crawford's going to play well behind the runner now. Probably a smart move. 0-1. Nagel swings and misses at a breaking pitch. That was in the dirt, and he's down 0-2. Nagel 0 for 2 tonight, a couple of walks. Well behind. 0-2, 1 out, bases loaded. Montfort sets and pitches. Nagel shoots one into left field. Pretty well hit. Over to make the catch is Luke. Runners will tag and move up from second and third. Felix scores long into third base. So a sac fly for Nagel makes it a 5-4 game. And also Whitaker wisely tagged up as well.
Number 28, Charlie Laus.
So 2 gone. Nagel with 2 strikes came through with a good shot deep enough to left to get the runners up. So now it's Charlie Laust. Long at third, Whitaker at second. Got an open base here. And Charlie Laust 2 for 4. Base hit could win it. Pitch to Charlie, and he takes a fastball high. Luke is very deep in left. Castro pretty, well, I'd say maybe a step or 2 back in right field. One and 0. Montfort pauses, pitches. Laus breaking ball, takes it down and away. 2-0. Tying run at third, winning run at second. That's Whitaker out there. He'll be off at the crack of the bat. 2-0 to Charlie Laust. Montfort is ready. 2-1 delivery. Laust, a little roller towards second, coming in and gloving it to Starling. Over to first to end the game. Laust grounds out, and Newmarket holds on to the victory. 5-4 is the final here tonight.
The Woodstock River Bandits 4, the Newmarket Rebels 5.
Rebels improved to 19 and 18 on the year. Woodstock drops to 22 and 14. Woodstock hurt themselves tonight with 3 unearned runs, 4 errors, 3 unearned runs. The Bandit pitchers.
The next game that the River Bandits will be in action, they will be on the road tomorrow against the Percival Cannons.
And some late runs for Newmarket, 2 in the 8th, 1 in the 9th. And Woodstock had a couple of runs erased at the plate. And had a chance there in the 9th inning with runners at second and third. Could not get them in. Got 1 in, but that was it. Getting the win tonight was, let's see, that was Buckley who got the win. And he improves to 2-1 on the year, and Montfort does get the save. Taking the loss was Jake Rons, and he falls to 0-3 on the campaign. At the plate tonight for Woodstock, couple of hits for Jacoby Long, 2 hits and an RBI for Charlie Laust, 2 hits for Jalen Lee, including a home run. And for Newmarket, They got 3 hits from Jacob Starling, including an RBI single in the 9th inning. And that turns out to be the difference maker. 2 hits for Leandro Castro. And that's it for the multiple hitters for the Rebels tonight. All right, for the Rebels, 5 runs on 9 hits. They made 1 error, left 9 on base. Woodstock, 4 runs, 9 hits, 4 errors. They also stranded 9. Game took 2 hours and 47 minutes, and the Rebels take the win by a final of 5-4. Newmarket goes to Purcellville tomorrow, Woodstock goes to Purcellville tomorrow, and they will be home to finish up the regular season Thursday and Friday of next week. And it'll be the Rebels to wrap it up for the regular season on Friday. So Thursday we will have you again as the Winchester Royals will be in town for our next game here in Woodstock. Once again, the final score, Woodstock losing to Newmarket by a score of 5-4. And this is Craig Warendorf signing off for the 2021 Woodstock River Bandits.